Before working in this industry, I actually thought ads were a scam and fell into the FBI agent in my phone mindset. Now that I have the inside scoop, I've learned to trust and appreciate the relevant ads served to me.
I've personally always been intrigued with advertising. I think back to watching Super Bowl ads as a kid and loving how creative they were and thinking about how cool it must be to create the types of ads I was seeing. As I get older, I became more interested in consumer behavior and why people purchase one product over another. And it was this kind of combination that pushed me to pursue a career in marketing. I love working in the marketing and advertising space because it allows me to think about who the ideal customer is for a specific product and how I can reach them effectively. It's important to make sure that we're reaching the right people at the right time and in the right place. Relevant marketing is not only important on the advertiser side in terms of ad spend, conversions, and all that jazz, but it's also important for consumers to consistently see ads that are relevant to them to improve their overall consumer experience.
A few months ago, when Beyonce announced the release of her latest album, Renaissance, I was determined to get the collector's edition vinyl. But it hadn't gone on sale yet, and I completely forgot to sign up for release alerts on her website. Thankfully though, a few days later, I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see an ad announcing that pre-orders were live for the vinyl. Honestly, I tend to gloss over most ads, but when it's that relevant to something I'm very interested in, I have no choice but to sit down and click right through. I mean, the timeliness of that ad allowed me to not miss out on a product that I really wanted. And it really made marketing feel extremely relevant to me. I believe that as we keep shifting into the digital landscape, it's really important that we trust the ads we see and that they're meaningful to the people seeing them.
You will rarely find me in the store. I don't like crowds, and I don't like being unable to find what I'm looking for due to all the unnecessary options in front of me. As of now, I have shopped online so much that most of my targeted ads are spot on perfect for me, including the suggested items. And I'm one of those people that ads work very well on. If I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see something that I like, which admittedly happens a lot, I'm going to be clicking on it. Here recently, I saw an ad for a pair of shoes that had a little peacock feather on them, so of course I clicked on it and I bought them. But they were from a store called Hot Chocolate Design, which I had never heard of before. And now Hot Chocolate Design is one of my favorite shoe stores. I feel like marketing works for me, and I enjoy getting to see new things that I would never have seen before, and I didn't have to go through a crowd to find them.
Prior to coming to Adlucent, I worked in a plant chemistry lab where we created nanoparticle pesticides and fungicides. Even though I had a science background, I always wanted to start my own business, so during the pandemic and lockdown, it gave me the opportunity to do that. I eventually started my business, but quickly realized marketing is so important in business and I had limited experience in that area. I think marketing is so important because it allows customers to know that your business actually exists and also what their options are. I had a limited budget and I enjoyed learning about marketing, so I decided to take a job at Adlucent, which I'm so glad that I did that because I feel that Adlucent is a company that keeps me on my toes when it comes to advertising and keeping up with what's working in the industry and what's not working in the industry, which allows clients to not miss out on any opportunities.
It was actually through scrolling on Instagram that I discovered an advertisement for a coding school. So fast forward 2 years and I now work as a software engineer with Adlucent, building the front-end user flows. I had one colleague of mine at the time mention to me the idea of coding. So of course I Googled it, and statistically speaking, females are not as exposed to coding or to computer science, not nearly as much as men are. It was through the help of the Instagram algorithms that the idea was even introduced to me. Today I feel like I have a brighter future with a needed skill set.
I really enjoyed today's advertising and marketing because I feel like it's always with me wherever I go, whether I'm watching TV at home or if I'm out and about on my cell phone. I like the fact that I can get reminded of things that I want or things that I need, or even be shown things that I didn't know I needed. But the technology's gotten so good that we're able to go through our decision-making process and see a variety of different products and price points. And it just really is nice to have a partner in helping you make your decision.